Hello friends, welcome. So today I have here the Stardust Christmas paper pack by Recollections, and in the Facebook group we're doing a mini Christmas in July junk journal. And yeah, I picked out this paper pack I had for a while. I got it for a great sale. So it was originally $14.99, but I paid I think $4 at Michael's. And yeah, they were having, I guess, a sale. And yeah, I haven't touched this paper pack at all till now, and I honestly forgot that I even had it. I was going through my paper packs to see what I was going to use for this project, and yeah, I found this one. I thought it was perfect for Christmas in July. Yeah, I love all the prints on these, so I picked these out specifically that I'm gonna kind of base the whole little journal on. I think I want to do the cover with this star print here. And for the prompt, I measured, I think I said I wanted to do three and a half or 5 by 3.5 inches or something around there. So that's what I'm doing. Just sizing it now. I'm cutting the papers down, and then I'm gonna go ahead and score in the middle just a really tiny spine, because this was only gonna have 5 papers folded, which was gonna make it 10 pages and 1 signature. So yeah, and then the prompt also was to include like anything else that you would in like a little journal or whatever you can, right? I wanted to go all off and add more to this, but it started to get really chunky and I don't want it to be bursting out the seams. So pretty much just add as much as you can as possible. I added some pockets, some tags, some journaling cards, and what have you. So you can see the little spine there that I made, very, very tiny. Yeah, and for this, the only thing that I measured was the size of the little journal. Everything else I just eyeballed, like with the signatures. I didn't really measure anything like that. Yeah, I just kind of eyeballed it. So that's what you're gonna be seeing me do here. Trimming and cutting it to size. And yeah, I think this is really cute. You can see there like how big, or yeah, like kind of how it looks. And then I also decided to layer this cover with some craft paper. And this craft paper, I think it's 110 pound. And yeah, so I wanted to make the cover, a bit more sturdy and thicker, so it's not just the one piece there, the one layer. So I'm just trying to measure it again. I'm just eyeballing everything. I'm gonna actually just glue it on, and I was gonna use this glue, but then I decided to use some double-sided tape, and then also add the glue around the edges to make sure it's extra sealed in. I just didn't want to wet the whole thing, because that can sometimes warp the paper and make it lumpy. So I just tried to add a minimal amount of wet glue and use the double-sided tape instead. This specific double-sided tape isn't the strongest, so that's why I added both the double-sided tape and the wet glue around the edges to make sure that it stays stuck down. And as you can see, I'm applying a generous amount of double-sided tape here, yeah, to make sure that it stays all stuck down. Normally I would sew around the edges, but I think for this style, I don't know, I just didn't want to do any sewing for this. I want to keep it as simple as possible, but make it really, really pretty and nice. I don't think it would have looked too good with this paper if I went and took it to the sewing machine. So I just wanted to make sure that it was really stuck down, and especially on that spine. I think I ended up adding a little bit more glue there to just make sure that it adhered nicely to the craft paper. And yeah, no bubbles or buckling of the papers. So here I'm just using my bone folder to make sure I'm flattening everything out and that it folds nicely in that spine. Just folding it both ways, back and forth, just so that it folds really nicely there. And then I just want to kind of, like I said, smoothen this out. And then I want to cut the corners and, around the edges there, as you can see with this corner rounder. And yeah, I think that makes it a little nicer, just kind of finishes those edges out. And now I'm just kind of looking at the papers and seeing, what I'm gonna pretty much put in there. I want to cut all of these up and use these are like just little strips. And yeah, I think this is a perfect sheet to kind of break up and use it in your ephemera, or just to like decorate each page in the book. So I really love this. And I love everything that it says. Like this one just says, like, I think keep calm, or all is calm. So all is calm and all is bright. And I decided to cut this out and make this into like a little band to hold the journal closed. And I thought the colors just went nice, and what it said. I wasn't sure if I wanted to kind of like decorate the cover some more and put like other things on there. I just didn't want it to be too bulky. And then when I had added this closure on there, like so, I think it just gave it a nice clean finish. And yeah, I think the paper speaks for itself, and it's really, really pretty. So on the back it says all is bright. All is calm in the front, and I really like that. And so yeah, I think I'm gonna leave the cover just like that, just add a couple of things, I guess, in the belly band. But yeah, I was just testing it out, seeing if I wanted to add anything else to that cover and like what would look good. I could have added all kinds of things, but I just think that the simplicity of the front, I mean, it's not really that simple. It's very, bold and bright with those stars and the gold accents. I think just look really nice there. So I'm going to go ahead and add this on the inside cover and make it into two little tuck pockets there. Again, I'm using the corner punch to corner all the edges, and just seeing how it lays down there and how it looks. I absolutely love this paper pack. I think it's so beautiful. All of the gold accents and just the colors together look really nice. I think it's just a perfect Christmas in July paper pack. I just love it. So yeah, this was actually for a swap in our Facebook group, and I'll go ahead and have everything linked below in the description box if anyone is interested. So yeah, all that information will be in the description box below. And I thought this would be really fun. I think I put out a poll in the Facebook group, and a lot of people were interested in doing the Christmas in July swap. So yeah, that's how this came about. And I think it was just really a simple, quick one, to do. A lot of people don't have time sometimes, so busy with family life and everything else going on. We try to make time for crafting and healing, and it's time for ourselves. It's good to work those brain muscles. But yeah, I think that this little thing, like the mini journal, I think was kind of a quick one to do. Sometimes, you know, those bigger journals can be overwhelming and can take a little more time, and so I thought this was perfect, the mini Christmas journal. And then it allows you more time to kind of decorate the inside and, you know, kind of do what you want. Also in the prompt I included to kind of add like a little Christmas gift, a little surprise present on the side. I'm not going to be showing what I'm including here as, you know, the Christmas gift, but there's all kinds of things that you can add as a surprise. It could be a handmade item, it can be a store-bought item, but yeah, just make it fun. And I think the best part about it too that I love, when, you know, Christmas time comes, excuse me, is the packaging, right? Like the pretty wrapping and packaging. So I kind of really want to go all out on decorating the packaging and like putting everything together, just to make it look really presentable and, you know, lovely to open, you know. So yeah, I'm just cutting down this craft paper down to size. This paper is a bit thicker. um Excuse me. Normally in my junk journals I like to add different types of papers, but in this little mini journal, since there was only 5 sheets of paper that I included, yeah, that was kind of harder to do that in this sense. Well, I don't know, like I just decided to kind of keep them all the same, like this craft paper, and then you can kind of, you know, switch it up and add extra to it if you really wanted to. I went and cut it with this craft knife, you know, this sharp blade here, and then I'm just going over the edges to kind of smoothen them all out, and it gives it like that extra texture and the inside of the pages, and also blends the pages all together really nicely. I really like doing that effect. If you haven't done it before, you should definitely try it. The pages feel so smooth and nice and just gives it that extra clean finish to your papers. Yeah, so I did do this all around the edges, the top, the bottom, and the sides. And yeah, I wasn't sure how I was gonna hear this, but then I just decided to do a regular 3-hole pamphlet stitch on here, and I did that with like some gold embroidery thread, which was like this really thick embroidery thread that I had. It's pretty sturdy, and since this is just a one signature small mini journal, I think it went nicely here. So you can see I'm just doing all the edges. I also cornered those edges on the inside, so I cut them as well. As you can see there, they're rounded, and then just went over the edges again with that knife. Oh boy. So now I'm going to you know, do the 3-hole pamphlet stitch. I've done this before in another video. If you want a more in-depth video on how to do this, it's super simple, the most easiest pamphlet stitch, that how you can sew in your signatures. Super easy. I'll go ahead and link that video, more in-depth tutorial below. I also did like a whole start to finish little junk journal series. I'll go ahead and link that below too if anyone is interested and you're starting off. I think this is a great one to start with, like a mini little journal like this. And yeah, just get the hang of it, and you can make like a ton of these, right? Because they're so small and simple, and I think it gives you an idea of like, you know, more ideas of how you can improve the larger journals. And yeah, I wanted to make a little like a box, like a gift wrapping like box here or something like that, like make it look like a little present with this washi tape. So I just put 2 strips over one another, as you can see here, to make it look like just cleaning that nozzle out, but yeah, to make it look like a wrapped present. And then it's also like a belly band that you can add like things to it as well, so you'll see that here in a minute. I woke up with like the worst migraine this morning, and I had luckily I filmed this yesterday. So I worked on this book yesterday pretty much all day. You know, I take little breaks here and there and what have you, and then, you know, I get back to it whenever I have, you know, like a little moment. And so yeah, good thing I did this yesterday, because today I woke up with a really bad migraine, and I took a really nice nap this morning. Yeah, I made the kids breakfast, and I just let them know, like, that I wasn't feeling, you know, the best. They already know kind of when I have a migraine that I have to sleep it off. Like, that's the only way to get rid of it. I just took some medicine and then just, you know, slept it off. But yeah, I'm feeling a lot better now, so I wanted to do the voiceover and then hopefully get this video out to you today or tomorrow. But I had a lot of fun making this little mini journal. As you can see there, I added this pocket here in the center, and I kind of I wanted to glue down that tab. Normally I cover the whole center with like an envelope. You can see that in my other journals that I've made, to seal kind of like where the stitches are. But in this one, I don't know, I really like that embroidery thread. I didn't cover it in this one, but I did trim the bottom of it off, the extra thread that was there. And I just went and did that. So now I'm taking this paper with the little ornaments on it, and I'm deciding to kind of cut these out. I think I was gonna do like a little side tuck with it, but then I just decided to cut them out and make them into like little ornaments that you can kind of use either as a bookmark or decoration. Just really cute little tags that you can include on presents or whatever you'd like to do with them. But yeah. Also, I wanted to note that if you made it to this part of the video and you're really enjoying it, please don't forget to give the video a thumbs up, a nice like. And if you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and subscribe to the YouTube channel. It's free. Yeah, it just gives the video a boost if you go ahead and give it a thumbs up. It lets other people know that lets the YouTube algorithm know that you like this video, and yeah, it boosts the video out to more people. So I really appreciate it, and it's a great way that you can support any YouTuber, is to just go ahead and click the like button in the video. And also if you can leave a comment as well, let me know what you thought. Are you gonna be doing a Christmas in July mini junk journal like this, or let me know also if you craft along with me, and if you also are making something similar, or yeah, what you think about little mini junk journals. I normally like to make things like these as addition to like bigger junk journals, but of course not as elaborate. Normally just make like a little notepad, like a little mini notepad similar to this, to add on like to the little junk journals as extra like notepads or writing space, some more ephemera for your journals. Just another idea. I also have a video that I created with like a bunch of ephemera ideas. If anyone is stuck or interested in viewing that, I'll go ahead and link it here as well. And yeah, so that's just a really simple, easy way. Just don't forget, before you go, to like the video. I really appreciate it. Also, I don't know if you noticed, but now I have like the join button there at the bottom. If anyone is interested, YouTube created this this feature that basically you can also support YouTubers, and they can provide you with extra like, it's kind of like a membership program, And yeah, I've already included a couple of videos there. It's kind of like a monthly subscription, but you can of course cancel at any time. But yeah, it's just like extra exclusive videos there where you can interact, and you can go ahead and check that out if anyone is interested in that. It kind of shows you all the memberships that I have, or the different tiers, and kind of what they all include. It's similar to Patreon, but it's like a YouTube version of Patreon. And so my channel just so happened to be eligible for it. And I thought that it'll be a great way to kind of create extra exclusive content, and also kind of get a little something in return as well, for the work that I do putting out these videos. I am a homeschool mom. I am currently not working, so I am a stay-at-home mom, I guess you can say. I work at home, doing all the things, and mostly with my children. And so yeah, if you want to support me in that way, I would greatly appreciate it as well. I just thought I'd mention it. I honestly forgot to mention it before. It's been on there for a little while now, but yeah, I thought it was a good way for smaller YouTubers like me to kind of monetize my channel in a sense, because right now my channel is not monetized because it's a smaller channel, as you know, and it's starting off. So anywho, that was just a whole rant. But yeah, I just thought I'd explain that. And I'll probably make another video explaining it some more at a later date. If anyone is interested on more information on that, let me know also in the comments below. So here's like a little mini file folder. Also in the Facebook group, we're doing like a little mini file folder swap as well. And so since I was in the process, I already had the little die that I have out. I went and decided to make one also for this little mini junk journal. I think it was like the perfect little side to go alongside the mini journal. Like I said, I like to make the little mini journals for the bigger journals, and so this is kind of like a little mini add-on to this mini tiny journal. You can even make a little smaller journal for this one as well, now thinking about it, right? You can go smaller than this, so that would be cute as well. But anywho, I had this out and I thought that this will look so cute. The stars are shining brightly, it says here. Then it says, look to the sky for Christmas joy. And then the last one says silent night winter's light, right? Yeah, winter lights. So I thought it just went really nicely with this folder. I was thinking about adding some more things on there, and yeah, just playing around with the papers and looking to see what else went. But then again, I don't know, sometimes I'm like really simple. Sometimes I like to go all out, and then other times I just like to leave it as is, especially if it's a swap or something that you're giving as a gift or giving to someone. I kind of like to leave it a little more simple, just because I want them, or the recipient, to kind of make it their own and add to it if they would like to. And so as you can see inside the journal, I like to add extra things to it so you can decorate with, but not fill up all the pages so much. Like I still want a lot of journaling space, which I think I left a lot of journaling space here, which is good. And space to create. I also made this little dangle here on a paper clip, and I added a little jingle bells to the top of it with all these beautiful charms. Oh, I found this perfect little charm here to go with it. It's like a gold snowflakes with some rhinestones in it. And then yeah, just added these glass beads to it. I thought it was perfect. I added the gold and like rose gold, and yeah, and then I added these little tags to the front. Like I said, you can use them however you want. The little ornaments, really really cute. Added some more tags that I created here, and just kind of embellished the little pages on the corners a little bit, just so they're not so plain. This is a little gift that I was talking about before. I added this little joy here. Another tag. I didn't want to add too much fabric in here, so you can see, because it was making it very bulky, so whoever receives it, you can add like a little tag there, some fibers to that tag or what have you. And then another little die cut there. This little belly band says "Have a Cosmic Christmas," and this one says "Happy Holidays or Magic," or "Holiday Magic." Really pretty. And yeah, some more stars. And just have this little tuck spot there, and then this little file folder as an addition. Some extra little pieces here. This one says "Believe," and another little tag there from that paper pack. And yeah, I think it came out really lovely. I'm gonna add some more details to the pages with this washi tape. I think it was perfect for this journal. I just remembered I had this. I had some other cosmic washi tape, but I couldn't find it, and this one was just sitting on my desk, so I decided to add this to the top of the pages to decorate it up some more. And yeah, I just love this so much. I think it gave it a nice little finish to the pages. You can see I just added this little glitter tree there to the corner. Again, there's still lots of space to write in this journal. You can also add pages to it and what have you. But yeah, it was getting a little thick, as you can see here, so I didn't want to add anything extra. But I will be adding an additional little gift to the package as a surprise gift, a little Christmas gift swap, and so forth. I hope everyone in the Facebook group really enjoyed it. I enjoyed this so much, and yeah, I hope you all enjoyed it as well. And I guess I will see you soon in another video. Don't forget to check out those other videos that I suggested if you're interested. And yeah, all the information will be in the description box below. Oh yeah, I did add this other little envelope with some ornaments that match the paper pack, so I'm just going to be including that in there as well. And yeah, so that's how it came out, with the little slip there. And I think it's really nice and sleek and just perfect. I hope you guys have a lovely day, and I will see you later in another video. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.